Hello everyone, I'm Rohit, and I, on behalf of Sierra Window Society, would like to welcome all the teachers to one of the most successful and innovative idea sharing platform of India, ZIIEI, that is Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiative. And here we will be discussing about new and innovative techniques for the different lessons from our chapters. And in short, we will learn how to make the whole process of learning fun and interesting for the kids. And today, the chapter that I'll be covering today is known as The Bubble, the Straw, and the Shoe. It's from NCERT Board Class 1, Chapter 4, Subject English. And the innovation that I'll be using here, that is using today for covering this lesson, is known as homework, that is experiential education from its surroundings. The main innovation, the main motive behind using this innovation is to make the students understand the concepts that have been taught in the lesson by giving certain instructions to the parents, that is, with the help of parents, and also make the students learn the things that have been taught in the lesson by either observation or by different kinds of hands on activities. The concepts that we will be revising with the help of this innovation are: we will be learning about floating and sinking. That is the difference between these two. The duration for this activity will be as per requirement or as per the instruction given by the educator. And one very key point to note here is that we should have already completed the reading, building, and explaining part of the chapter, and we will use this innovation only as a means of revising the chapter. Okay, so let's get on to the idea. We instruct the students in the following manner. We ask the students to go back to their home, collect any kind of easily available raw materials or things which are used for playing or other things, so that we can do the experiment of floating and sinking. And we make sure that the students take the help of their parents. We ask them to take help of their parents while collecting the things. The things can be such like ribbons, marbles, leaf, stick, stone, paper, shoe, or straw. They can choose any kind of raw materials of these kind of things. Once they have collected all the raw materials, we ask the students, then the next step will be to take water either in a pan or a bucket or in a large container, and then they will be putting the things one by one and seeing whether it floats or sinks. The students will be asked to note down all the observations in their notebook. They will be preparing a column, a table in their notebook, and will divide it into two columns. Sorry, in the three columns. In the first column, they will write the name of all the raw materials. In the second column, at the heading, they will write floating. And the third column, at the heading, they will write sinking. And then, whichever, if suppose one material it floats, then they will take it in the float part. If suppose the next material it sinks, then will they take it in the second part. This way, they will prepare the note down all the observations that they've made for the raw materials that they've used, and then we tell the students that in a third step, once they have done the activity, we ask them to thank their parents for giving their help. Next day, when they come back to the school, we ask them to show all their homeworks to you, and then we initiate a discussion. We ask the students the following questions. We ask them that, why do you think that the things that floats? What is the reason for floating, or what is the reason for sinking? We accept all the responses. First of all, we ask them to tell about the things that they've observed. And once we have done all this, we inform the students that the objects, the things that have got air inside it, floats, and the ones which do not have air inside it, it sinks. This way, we continue with the class, giving the students an understanding, making the students understand the difference between the floating and the sinking. And when we start using homework as a means of revising the concepts, we get a lot of benefits. Mainly for, if we look into this example, when the students will be taking help from the parents for collecting the raw materials and making the observations, then it leads to interpersonal skills. They will learn the value of patience when the students will be waiting for their turn to respond the next day in a classroom. Second, third, when the students will be noting down all the observations in the form of a chart, it will lead to the development of critical thinking and decision making skills among the students. And they will also learn the value of patience and respecting others' thoughts. And when you start implementing these ideas in your own classrooms in your own way, I'm definitely sure that you will be getting a lot of benefits apart from the ones which I've mentioned. And for this innovation, this idea, that's all. I hope you like this video. And if you want more of such videos from us, please do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, ZIIEI. And also don't forget to download our ZIIEI Innovative Pathshala app from the Google Play Store. That's all for now. Thank you.